Questions for David Carr?
Well, another shot at O'Toole. How would you describe your preparation going into this one?
Feels great. Excellent preparation. I feel like the coaches have done a great job of just getting me ready, getting me focused. I feel very locked in, very relaxed, and ready to wrestle.
What do you need to do to win?
Just be myself.
It was last year you got those 3 matchups, and then you got this one again. I mean, how does the preparation change from a regular season duel to a postseason duel? Does that change at all?
Nothing changes too much. I'm focused on what I can do better, always focused on the little details. My coaches, whatever they kind of have me focus on and work on as far as technique, and then just get locked in and ready to wrestle.
In your opinion, what makes Keegan O'Toole so hard to wrestle?
His hairstyle, maybe.
Emotions? I mean, you've had a so-called senior night, but this is going to be truly your last time at Hilton. Mm-hmm. I mean, how do you expect to feel going out there?
I think it'll be electric. I think it'll be, I think it's going to be fun wrestling in Hilton. I know it's going to be a lot of fans, and looking forward to a challenging matchup. I like having a challenge be my last match, and I think it'd be good for the fans, and it'd be good for me to continue to get better and have fun.
How do you think you've grown since last year's matches with O'Toole?
I feel like I've become a better wrestler because of the match, and I've also, I think either you learn or you lose, and you can learn some painful lessons from losing, and I think the person that continues to learn, the person that continues to grow, is the person that ends up winning. So I think for me, I've always tried to learn and grow and get better at certain areas of my game, and I think that's why I'm a different wrestler because of that. And so, yeah.
What was the biggest thing you learned?
There's a lot of things. Don't want to unpack it all.
Fair.
So. But yeah, I think I just learned how to. There's some mental things, routine, things like that are crucial that can make a big difference in a little match. So, and yeah.
How excited are you for Younger's match?
Super. Younger is a stud. Someone has to come show me that they can challenge Younger. Younger looks a little bored out there, so someone has to the rankings are the rankings, but until someone comes toe to toe and then really challenges Younger, I'll be impressed. But other than that, I don't know if there's anyone out there that can. The number 1 guy is pretty good, obviously, but I just think Younger's on a different level.
You mentioned that he feels like his opponents have to quote unquote survive against him. Is that a fair way of describing
I 100% agree. That's the best quote I've heard. I would 100% agree with. So I just, the way he trains and his focus this year, he's just on another level. Like I said, I think this will be a good match for him, but I think he's just too good on his feet. He's good on bottom. He's good on top. He's a well-rounded wrestler this year, and I think you'll continue to see that throughout the rest of the year.
What's the atmosphere? Well, not the atmosphere. What's the energy been like around the whole team as you guys prepare for this weekend?
I think everyone's looking pretty good. I've been kind of talking to some of the guys, seeing how they feel, but the energy's been good. I think that they're definitely locked in, but they're relaxed and loose. I think we have our team's an interesting dynamic as far as we're laughing and we're kind of joking around, but when it comes time for business, we stand on business.
Younger said his friendship with you obviously means a lot to him, but because in part when it's tough times you're there to lift people up, and when they're celebrating it feels like you're more happy than even they are when they're getting big wins. How would you describe your relationship with him and what it's meant to you?
It's been so cool to watch his journey from when he got here till now. It's been phenomenal. We've grown really close, and yeah, when he wins, I definitely get really excited. And with all the teammates, because I see how hard they work, and so when I see the hard work pay off, it's pretty cool. So up and down the lineup, it's really awesome and special to see those guys win. And I feel like early on, there wasn't a lot of winning. Maybe I was winning a little bit, but now it's a lot of winning, if that makes sense. So maybe beginning it was kind of hard, couldn't really celebrate that much with the team. Now it's Casey's doing well, Chittum's doing well. I could go up and down. Frost, Younger, all these guys are doing well. So it's man, I get a lot of I can celebrate my win, and I get to go celebrate a bunch more with my teammates because they're winning and they're progressing. And so that's, for me, as a senior of coming here, to seeing how the program was to now ending and seeing how the program was, that's really, like, for me, that's awesome.
What has it meant to you to be a leader to this team, and just what an impact you've been able to make since the moment you started wrestling here?
Well, just one, thankful for Kevin Drescher and the staff recruiting me to come here from Ohio, and grateful for his stewardship and leadership, and he's helped me a lot, and grateful for my dad and Fernando and all the coaches to really just pour into me to be that leader, whether it's just working hard and showing that work or being vocal in the room and things like that. So I just kind of watch how the other leaders that I look up to and try to lead that way.
Dresser mentioned that if he gets his way, if Brian Smith agrees, you'll end the match, the dual meet. You guys will be the last ones to go, you and O'Toole. Does that change anything for you, knowing that you might be the last one, or is it business as usual?
No, it's just I could go first, I could go last. It doesn't matter to me, but I think it's a little showmanship, and you know me, I like a little bit of theater. So if we did go last, I think it'd be cool. If we went wherever, like we went in regular order, I still think it would be cool and it'd still be a good match. But yeah.
You said back at Media Day, you had been thinking about that O'Toole match for a while, but seemingly talking to you, the nerves aren't there, even though you've been thinking about it for a while. I mean, what's the key to keeping the nerves down ahead of such, one, you're going to have the eyes on you and you have a lot of pressure and you want to end on a high note here at Hilton?
Well, I think at the beginning of the year, it's kind of fresh and it motivates me to do the extra reps, the training and things like that. But as it's coming to the point where I'm wrestling, well, the work's done, the preparation's done as far as the execution, the technique, the mental training, all those things are kind of done. And now it's just kind of freshening, sharpening the tools right before. And so a little bit more calm, not really thinking about the match too much, more focused on me and like what I can do, what I've been working on all year and things like that.
How do you think the preparation has you set now then for that?
Fantastic. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I wish I could wrestle right now. Like the sooner the better, and Sunday is just going to be really fun for me. I'm going to try to really just enjoy it and soak everything up because it's my last time. So
I know we'll probably ask you similar questions as we close out the season, but what has it meant to you to be a Cyclone?
Oh, that's tough. It's meant a lot. I mean, it's just like you got a coaching staff that believed in you, believed that you could do amazing things, and you don't want to let them down. You just want to work as hard as you can. And I've just learned being a Cyclone means that you're going to work hard. Being a Cyclone means that you're going to be able to experience things like no other. Like wrestling at Hilton is insane. Wearing the block eye when they brought those singlets back, that's the legacy, the tradition that you see. Back when my dad was wrestling, they're number 1 and number 2, and they're winning national championships. And so we're still not there at the point where we're winning the championships, but we're taking the right steps towards that direction. And even if I'm not in the singlet and on the team that does a bunch of crazy things, I still know I help with that process of, every year they're getting better. As you see, like we're climbing at the NCAA level, we're working at the Big 12 title. It's just getting better, and it feels cool to be a part of that progress and me growing as a person. And I think there's a lot of things I could say, but I think I just learned a lot and grown as a person for sure.
Thanks, David.
All right,
Thanks,
appreciate
David.
it. Thank you much.
Thank you.
Yeah.